Hey, I'm here today. I'm really excited. I'm here today with a color, no, the guru of hue. I'm sorry, I knew I was gonna get that wrong. Jill Kirsch from Jill Kirsch Color. She is Jill Kirsch Color. Really, she is like Hollywood's. I have to throw that in. She's Hollywood's guru hue. Was that correct? That title? If I
It
call
sounds
you?
good. I mean, it's all good.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, she's always written up in all the magazines, and as I said, I'm really excited. We're really grateful to have you here today because I know you're always written up in all the magazines, and you are the go-to expert for color if anyone, from celebs to the everyday person want to know how color can enhance, I guess, their look. You are the one and only. So Jill, thanks so much for being here. I guess so it's jillkirschcolor.com is your website, right? I'll
Yes.
just start off with. So Jill, I know, gosh, you have so many things to talk about. I guess
So
you have
many.
a book,
Yeah.
and I guess I know listeners would love to hear some tips like on color and just, can you what would you like to start off with?
I mean, that's great. That's great. First of all, I can just introduce what I do.
Yes.
I say to people, this is not your mother's colors. Okay. I don't
Right.
know if you know from back in the day, the summer,
Yes.
the winter. It's so not what I'm doing. It's so not what
Yes.
I'm doing. And I mean, through this pandemic, I'll give you an example because this happens a lot.
Uh-huh.
Through the pandemic, people have kind of ditched the dye, a lot of my
Right.
clients, and said they're going
Yes.
gray. Except
Yes.
I get these emails and calls like, help, like I let my hair go gray and I'm kind of embracing it, but
Uh-huh.
everything I wore for 30 years is horrible.
Doesn't work. Yes.
Lips, the cheeks, the clothes, everything. Because if
Yes.
you've been dyeing your hair a reddish brown or a
Right.
blonde for
Right.
years and you go gray, nothing works. It's a whole different thing. So my system is entirely based on a person's present hair color.
Mm-hmm.
So it's taking, I had to answer a question about this, so it's very fresh in my mind. It's taking a concept from back in the day and taking an entire new spin on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because what I've experienced from being on camera is when a camera comes in close, and this is
Mm-hmm.
like for your pictures, your headshots, your social
Yes.
media, whatever, your red carpet moments, when a camera focuses on you, your hair is it's framing the picture. It frames your eyes and your smile. And you really want to lead with that as far as
Mm-hmm.
choosing colors for your face. And I'm talking about foundation 100%. 110% is based on your skin tone. So I
Right.
don't even go there. I tell my clients, find your favorite brand, have them blended in to the jawline. But for the eyes, cheeks, and lips, it's all about your hair because
Uh-huh.
it frames everything. And you
Right.
want, it's like once you get it going,
Mm-hmm.
everything kind of works together and it really pops your features and it's very fun. I've made it super, super simple.
Wow.
And it works. It totally works.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So, I mean, there's everybody's always watching the red carpet moments, but really everyone can have their own red carpet moment
100%.
with, it's just that people, I mean, don't realize that a lot of the Hollywood people have you or experts, you mostly doing color, so that's why they know how to stand out on the red carpet, and they could do the same by, I just want to mention real quick, so and we could talk more about it, but you're doing virtual one-on-one consultations with people, right?
Yeah.
You offer that.
Yes. First of all, there's so many things you're saying, and I'm like,
I
oh,
know, sorry.
no,
It's
no,
just so
I love
much.
it. I love it. I love it. First of all, just to touch on the red carpet thing, and then we'll go back to my sessions. But
Yes, yes.
so when I do stuff like on camera, they want to know, some of these morning shows, well, what did you think and who wore what and this and that.
Right, right.
These women are gorgeous and fabulously put together and all of that. Except what I've done, which has been really fun,
Uh-huh.
is some of the women are not wearing colors that I would put on them, like to make them really pop. So
Right.
through the magic of Photoshop, we Photoshop just the dress. And then
Uh-huh.
we go from how they were. So it's not taking someone with no makeup and bad hair and making them
Right,
great. It's
right.
taking the best of the best and kicking it up a notch. And that has been amazing. And what I do is I shout out people all the time when I think they're rocking it. And if I would tweak it a little bit, we have Photoshop that just addresses, and it really, really makes a huge difference. So
Wow.
yeah, so what I'm doing now, which has been like I can't even tell you, like a huge pivot in my business, is I am doing everything virtually. I'm actually was interviewed for this. Now it's won awards, award-winning documentary called Gray is the New Blonde. And it's streaming all over the world. And so I have been getting emails and people, and they're changing their hair color, or they don't
Yes.
know, or that. So I tried it on Zoom because
Uh-huh.
I felt like if I couldn't give a client a really great product, I would never do it.
Right.
And it's been amazing. I mean, the colors read so well on camera. In fact, I can just show you. Like,
Yeah, so
quick,
show us. So
like,
colors do read well on camera for the
yes.
virtual sessions. Okay.
And the difference in wearing the best colors, like first of all, knowing and then implementing what I do,
Right.
is the difference between fading out in a
Uh-huh.
Zoom and having your message kind of diluted. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Versus
Yes.
popping. So look at this, right?
Yes.
And look
Uh-huh.
at this. You see the
Yes.
difference here? It's like so much more impactful. This is a pretty,
Yes.
totally washes me out. But you
Right.
put this color on someone else, and
Right.
it's amazing. I mean, even like I basically with my system, everyone can wear every color.
Uh-huh.
Okay? It just depends on what people call the hue or the shade of the color.
Oh, yes, you're right.
So I have these little booklets. These are
Uh-huh.
swatches. This is what they call the hero product of my entire system. It's the anchor of my whole system. And what it is a booklet. I have 4 different ones filled with pieces of fabric that I've curated for.
Right.
This happens to be great for warm blondes.
Uh-huh.
So these are fabrics that I have chosen. Like I don't send away for anything, right? I shop for every single thing goes in there. So
Right.
not only are they all your colors, but I make it that every color coordinates with each other. So you
Oh,
truly get a wardrobe that rocks. I mean, the pieces,
yes.
this, and then what I did is the makeup, I've done the eyes, cheeks, and lips,
Uh-huh.
based on the right colors for you, right? So here's a whole totally different color palette,
Wow.
right? And
Uh-huh.
so this color palette has different eyes and, colors for the eyes.
Yes. Yes.
But once you pull it together, and it's so simple, I give it to you like 1,000%. It's so
Wow.
simple that once you start doing it, first of all, it's fun. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's like
sure.
everything works together and you look great, and then the compliments start coming. And
Yes.
sometimes the colors that we find are very different
Uh-huh.
for people. And you just kind of have to ease into it, step out of the color box, take a
Right.
deep breath, just try it. That's all I'm asking. And then what happens is I start getting the emails and the thank yous and the things, and oh my God, I got so many compliments and all that. And
Right.
it makes me so happy. So these
Yes.
one-on-one sessions that you mentioned,
Uh-huh.
that I used to do everything in person, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But Zoom has been amazing. And that's why I'm saying that the colors I'm looking while I'm talking to you just read so well that
Uh-huh.
people can really see the difference. So that's where we do a whole deep dive into
Mhm.
color. It's a one-on-one thing. It's amazing. We do no makeup on you. You send me pictures, then I send you a link.
Right.
I have people, I just had someone in the Bahamas the other day. She
Wow.
took her laptop into her closet, and we're pulling bad, good colors.
Oh my gosh.
Like I was standing next to her. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But what I
Yes.
suggest is people have the colors, the clothes that they want me to see, because they see it too. They hold it up to their face.
Oh,
and
yes. Yes.
But next to them, because lighting in a closet can be tricky. And then
Yes.
I'll tell you one more thing, and then I actually will let you say something.
Oh,
But I get
that's
into it because I have so much to share with your
yes. Yes.
viewers. But we also are doing one-of-a-kind hand-painted silk scarves, because people say to me, how do I bring like a pop of color up to my face?
Yes.
So just look at the difference, right? See, these are my colors. Now look at this.
Oh, yeah. No. Uh-huh.
This on someone else is fabulous. And we get into talking about backgrounds. Like I've added a chapter in my book. I have a free ebook on my website that you can download. But because so many people are asking me about their backgrounds for their Zoom, I mean, these are things I've been working with clients who do headshots and been on camera for their living for years. And now
Yes.
everyone and their mother literally is on
Yes,
camera.
is on camera. Yes.
Look at the difference, right? And this is obviously, you don't put this in the background, but look at
Right.
the way I come across, right?
Mhm.
Here.
Yes.
And watch this. Look at this. This blew my mind. I was playing with this the other day.
Wow. Oh,
So
what a
much
difference.
better, right?
Yes.
You
A
just
lot
get
better.
the idea for business, for fun, on Zooms,
Yes.
especially when you're presenting or you're in little boxes all over
Mm-hmm.
the Zoom, you can really pop. And when you do pop, your message just rides on that poppingness. So the ideal scene is what someone wears,
Mm-hmm.
pulls the focus to the lips, the cheeks, the eyes, to the hair. So all
Uh-huh.
of the arrows
Uh-huh.
are pointing up, and then the message you communicate in words just rides on that wave. See what I
Exactly.
mean? It's not like the
Yes.
lipstick there before she does, and so much else dilutes your message.
Yes.
Anyway, that's what I do. And it's
Wow.
been amazing. It's everything I've been saying for over 25 years
Uh-huh.
has kind of like 10x having to do with Zoom.
Wow. Yes.
Obviously all this works in person. I mean,
Yes.
for sure, that's all I've been doing. But for the past few years, with everyone being on Zoom, and the Zoom thing is not going anywhere,
No.
I mean, obviously in person things are starting to kick up a little more,
Yes.
but Zoom is here, right?
Yes.
So why not have your impact and your message just resonate with, like, it's not like the colors are more important than messaging, but it totally, people need to consider it from my viewpoint as part of their message.
Exactly.
100%. So
Oh,
there
yeah.
you go. That's
There-
why I wear like black or white, and I have
Huh?
a very nondescript white background. So when I show color,
Oh,
like
yes.
some of my colors, and they're bright colors, it would be totally distraction,
Yes, exactly. Other colors
Anyway.
would be. Yes.
Yeah.
And you're so right. Now everybody is on Zoom for many reasons. So
Mhm.
it's really important to convey, it's one thing in person having your the correct colors, but when you're on Zoom, it's a whole other thing. I know certain colors, right, work better on camera too. Like the colors you just showed they're the colors of what I've been told all the time works better on camera. The blues, the greens, and the
Mhm.
yellows don't really work that well on camera. Yellow.
Purples are wonderful.
Right,
Purples are
purples
also
too.
okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
find red in general, even though it's a great color, very dependent on monitors. I mean, look,
Right.
to an extent, everything's dependent on monitors, but I
Right.
remember, oh my God, so many years ago, being on a talk show, and of course I wore my colors, right?
Right.
Except I wore a red shirt that was
Uh-huh.
my red,
Uh-huh.
but it red, meaning like it just came across
Right.
very orangey.
Uh-huh.
So like I wouldn't do it again. I would do
No,
the
no.
pinks,
Yes. Yes.
like the fuchsia, but red is a little.
Yes, red I know is not a good. Yeah, well, anytime I have to be, usually if I'm on TV, not really the podcast, but if I do TV, it's usually I try to do like the blues, the greens, the purples, because I know they're usually pretty safe on camera. But
Yes.
I'm sure there's other things that people can do, and obviously you can help them find their best colors for their look and
Absolutely.
for being on camera. So I guess before we run out of time, so I just want to say,
God. Yeah.
I just want to say, so things like the ebook. So tell people
Yes.
where they can get the ebook.
Okay.
Because it's a free ebook, right?
It is. It's a free
Wow.
download. I will say you need to give it a moment. It turned out that it's 85 pages, which
Wow.
was staggering. So you have to give it a moment to download. But all you
Yes.
do is go to Jill Kirsch, and Kirsch is Kirsh, no C. Jill Kirsch Color, the American spelling, .com. And you'll see a little thing and you click and send the email, and then we send you the link, and the book is yours. But the book is fun. I mean, I got into it, I tell some stories and this and that, but I give tons of takeaway tips. If your hair is black, if your hair is red, if your hair is gray, if your hair is black, there are a lot of pictures, so you can start pulling what will work best for you. But also on the website, I have so much free content where you can pick and choose and then go makeup shopping and swatch book shopping. But this is like where it all starts. These 4 little swatch books, and you find out which one is best for you. That's all there too.
And there, it's so great for, you know, I'm not saying people have to have that for self-confidence, but it does. It gives you more self-confidence. So it's a great, and it's fun also, as you mentioned. So it's really something that it definitely gives you more self-confidence, because it makes you pop more. It makes you really shine in whatever you're doing more, to have those colors, and you have more confidence in yourself when you see yourself with the colors that work, right?
Exactly. And you can take your attention off of like, is this a good color? I don't know. I'm not sure. Which is kind of introverting to people. And you can just put it out there, you know what I mean? Yes. In life in general.
Yeah, and then, you know, a simple way to just know, okay, these are my colors that are going to work well, and this is what I need to do, and it makes it real simple.
Exactly. And if you change your hair color drastically, you know, you need to change the colors you're wearing and the makeup to pull it all together. You know, I have a client in LA, she's an actress who works with wigs. So this is back in the day, I did the colors and the makeup, and she's loving everything. And she says, before I leave, can I look at her wigs? She's redhead, naturally. She shows me a spiky platinum blonde wig, a goth kind of wig for character work. And I said to her, this was my major aha moment, put that wig on with our makeup that we did. It was horrible. So she ended up getting 4 swatch books and different makeup to make all these hair colors work. So that was, I mean, she's an actress, so she does a lot of different characters. But for people in general, you know, especially this gray hair transition. My goodness, it's like, it's just, I feel like I know I can help. Do you know what I'm saying? You know that feeling?
Yes. And if you're going gray, if you haven't been gray, if you're going gray, then it's a totally different thing than being blonde or brunette or having black hair, red hair. So you definitely, I mean, the color, knowing your colors and what to wear to really, you know, I guess get into more being, you know, having the gray color,
making it shine,
makes you shine, it makes it kind of an easier transition. Jill, that's great. So tell people before you go to, I know you're really excited that now you can do these virtual consultations, which I think is great, because people that can't come to Hollywood can just jump online and do a consultation with you. So tell people how they can set up their own virtual consultation with you.
So so you can just email me, and the best email that will come right to me is my name, Jill at jillkirschcolor.com, and then I can get into the whole thing and what we do and blah blah. You know, we can set up a time like that. But it's been amazing. I'm just so grateful, you know, for the feedback and just the way that it translates. I mean, even in this little thing, and I showed bad, good, you know, you see it so easily, and then you own it. Then we do a deep dive into this with one-on-one sessions, but it's totally yours. You always have access to me. I have people from years ago. What do you think? Do you like this dress? It's so expensive, but you know, I'm not 100% sure. But the first thing I tell people to do is go shopping in your closet before you buy anything. Once you get a swatch book, you can be your own stylist. You can see what you have, and you know, do that first, right? And then you can build on that. And what happens is, once you know your colors, you can shop mass merchant and look amazing. You don't 110%, you don't have to spend a lot of money at all to create a really good effect. And on the other hand, you can spend a lot of money and it doesn't work.
Yes, people, I was just going to say, people don't realize, you know, they'll buy something and they'll take it home and be like, oh, I'm going to look amazing in it. And for some reason, it just doesn't mesh. And sometimes it could be something as simple as you just didn't pick the right colors or color. And if you just switch up the color, what a difference. I've seen that happen. Like, what a difference. You know, your look is, you make what a difference the color makes. It's just amazing. So it's really important.
the thing also I just wanted to add, because this happened recently, people have been buying gift certificates for
Right.
sessions with
There
me,
you go.
right? And it's such a fun gift. It's so
Yeah.
out of the box thinking. So we're getting into holiday season. So
Yes.
just saying, but I've done that a few times, and it's lovely. You know, what do you give the person who has everything, or the person
Yes.
starting a new job, or blah, you know, whatever.
Exactly. Instead of buying, you know, a blouse or something
Exactly.
that you buy every year, pajamas, you know,
Yeah.
slippers. We always do that in our family, pajamas, slippers, a robe, that when you
Yeah.
can't think of anything else, that makes a really, that makes a fun
It's an
gift. But also,
experience, you know, it's
yes,
like an experience thing. So it's really great.
exactly. Exactly. It makes a really nice different gift. Great, Jill. So we can find you at jillkirschcolor.com.
Mhm.
And hopefully we'll have you on again shortly then
I
too.
would love it.
The
Yeah, I
holidays.
would love to even give you more tips, and for each, you know, this went so fast. I look what time it is. I'm like, my God. But yeah, there, you know, I can give you tips for each hair color or whatever.
Yeah, maybe we can do something in the spring, or, you know, because when spring
I
comes,
love
then there's
that.
all
This
kinds
was
of
so much
different
fun.
springs.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
yes. Thank you so much for being with us. So it's Jill Kirsch, and that's jillkirschcolor.com. And jump on that to get your free ebook with some free color tips also. Thanks, Jill. Take care.
Thank you so much. It was great. Bye.
Bye-bye.